Hello, and welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program with me, the Green Dragon. We're in the version 0.24 and we're doing the career contracts money thing, And let's test the structural pylon and let's rescue Nilbert already. Okay. Now the important thing is to find out what orbit that little fucker is on. No, that's not it. Nilbert is on a 94 by 94 orbit. Hey! And I can't fly him? Okay. So, how the frack how am I supposed to rescue him? Do I have to grab him with a thing? Or what? Okay. So that's meant to be tested on the escape out of Kerbal. And that is relatively easy to do. Right? Right. Well, we can use this to do that, but there's like multiple antennae, which is a design oversight and a waste. But did I just forget to add the structural pylon which I'm supposed to be testing? I did. Well, good thing we caught that. Revert to vehicle assembly. Okay, so why don't we try to do this? Have a pair of these, need to be in an escape trajectory, but that should be easier than before, and we managed just fine before. You know what, with the removal of a small but noteworthy amount of weight from the system thingy. And now we are gonna in fact test that last. And no, that's not smart at all. Damn it. Yay so, yay so, yay so. There we go. Okay, so ignite. Use the double speedo. That will make it spin. I should have added a bit of strategy, but I just plain forgot. That, and I'm a greedy bastard, but mostly I just forgot. Whoops, clicked outside the window there. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let us see. This should be a pretty straightforward launch, though. I mean, we're not really doing much of anything that's much of anything. Okay, get Nilbert aboard the vessel and recover him. Yeah, that's a thing. We're not going to be doing it with this flight, obviously, but we will do it with the one after that. I'm thinking of using jet engines and actual, what's his face engines. Turn to 45 degrees, please. Faster, faster, faster. We need to get to an escape trajectory. Come on. Turn, you son of a gun. Good. Okay, passing 18,000. That means we go down to 30 degree angles. Good. No, don't swing back that way. You're not meant to do that. Shit. Stay straight, you bastard. Stay straight. Alright. Good, you fracker. Good. Good, you did good. Yeah, do that. And burn for an escape velocity, I suppose. Yeah, this is good enough. Quite good enough. Alrighty. Go! And escape trajectory, please. Yep, we're on escape trajectory. Good. That's our test right there. So, Space Center. Alright, so we've shot a couple things out of Kerbin's Sphere of Influence, that's very nice. And we do have a Kerbal to recover. So how the frack are we gonna do this? I think the important bit is to, well, have, well, this, really. Preferably with major battery power. Alright. And I assume we don't have fuel lines, do we? No, of course we don't. Alright. Fair enough. So we're gonna do it like so. And then, being the evil bastards that we are, we're gonna do it. Yay. So, just to make this very, very sexy, we're gonna use a two-stage, single-staged orbit, hopefully, or almost single-staged orbit. Hopefully everything work out fine. I'm gonna add a few more of those though. Hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. Obviously with just that little engine it's not gonna be a single-staged orbit, so we're gonna need a few more of those. Well, a few more engines anyway. As in boosters! More boosters. In order to make that work. So, that little one is mostly there to be a thingy for the doing of the thingies with. Orbital maneuvers, you know. Okay, there we go. And here we're gonna add a set of... oh, we can't do the big landing things. Or the big chutes. Yet, apparently. Alright, that's fine. We'll use these. Sure. Sounds good. Hopefully it'll be able to get off the ground. I hope it's not too heavy to get off the ground, because that would be a bad thing. We wouldn't like that. And we can use these, and I'm gonna have landing gears on this, which will hopefully be, you know, enough. And we will want to strap this all together, and hopefully this big bad thing will actually work. There we go. And well, let's try this and have that as a second thing, but we should probably have these action grouped. Toggle engine, no, don't. Custom, toggle engine, and toggle engine. There. This is a craft which might be useful in the future, so we'll actually save it. For now. It might be useful. Maybe. Okay. Let's... oh, right, it's gonna have this thing going on. Okay, spin it up to full power. Let's see if we can make this work. It's just an engine test, and the fact that Bill is online is not a pain in the ass problem at all. Okay, so that's really, really slow. We need to ditch just a smidge of weight somewhere. Deploy the gear, which does not reach far enough either. Alright. Let's try to land this thing. Okay, so that was a bad thing. Let's recover it. So we smashed up some engines. That's a bad thing. But, okay. We got a lot of money back still. Okay, we need less weight on it. Possibly more control. But definitely less weight. Okay. what if we do it like this? That might be far enough. Don't want to remove weight from the central, from the outer stacks. Don't really need the fuel in the middle. Then again, how else are we gonna set it up, right? Though I could build it around the central booster thing. But now what we will do is just remove one of these. Right, and we'll make it like this. It'll make it a bitch to board, but other than that, that should be relatively manageable. And what about control? I mean, we do want some winglets on this thing, right? Just to make it a little more manageable. That should be good, actually. Yeah, sounds great. So... Ah, crap, Bill will still be on board, won't he? Fucker that he is. But at least we will be able to... Yep. Or to vehicle assembly, sure. Gonna somehow have to get him... Wait, where's Jeb? What happened to Jeb? Jeb was on board the thing that went into orbit, wasn't he? Or on an escape trajectory, wasn't he? Oh my god, what have I done? My god! Well, we're gonna have to try and recover him at some point, won't we? Okay, just make sure that... Oh, whatever. Let's just launch. It will be fine. Yeah, I didn't think to check. I didn't even really think about it. I just went with it. But my god. Okay. Alright, let's do a proper engine test. Okay, good. Okay. Fine. Fuck it. Let's fly. Let's spin her up and go for it. What could possibly go wrong, right? Oh, come on. Get off the ground, you bastard. There we go. Totally useless levels of acceleration, but you know, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Should at least hold together and fly more or less straight with all those winglets. Right? Right. Could have actually tried to go for a rescue plane. You know? This will at the very least get us some altitude, which is important. Although its speed should slightly increase as the fuel gets burned off. Possibly. Maybe. Okay, why don't we have a smidge of lateral movement? I mean, it's not gonna get a lot, not safely, because of reasons. Mostly its acceleration sucks. Oh, and it wants to tip over. No, don't let it. Don't let it. It tipping over too much would be a bad thing. We don't want that. Just control it carefully. Well, we have gotten through most of the atmosphere. You know, the really thick part, which is the part which generally costs you the most shit. Most speed. No, don't be a bitch. Turning on fine controls. Yep. Might have been wiser to go for a plane here. Just cluster a bunch of intakes and just go for a plane. Could have been better. But at least we're getting some altitude here, which is awesome. Slipping sideways a bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, engines are losing their oomph. I way overfueled these, didn't I? Well, let's see if we can pull the mission out anyway. And yeah, ditch that. try to adjust our orbit to a more appropriate one, go more or less horizontal and burn for escape. Right? Or for orbit anyway. You know, I think we might make it. It might be a bit messy, but we might make it. Alright. Looks good. Looks really good, in fact. But this is overbuilt. We're gonna move it down to a single tank of this jet fuel. Okay, so we will have a decent apoapsis. Oh, we're actually pretty damn close there. Okay, so... Alright, that's actually kind of awesome. This will drift down a bit, which is perfectly fine. Going into a higher orbit is good, because it will allow that little fucker to catch up with us, which is perfectly fine by me. Right. And then here, we will just use our awesome engine to... Oh hey, we're actually going to be pretty close to him. Let's see if we can adjust it down. Come on, accidental tab pressing. Right, M to go back to this, and we want to activate the engine, of course. Right. Then no, the other way. How are we on resources? Oh, we still have plenty of electricity, will be fine here. That's great then. That's great. A pity about losing Jeb. We're gonna have to rescue him at some point. But it's his own damn fault for crawling into that. Like, really. Okay, first thing. Stable orbit. This thing is so slow that we need to make sure that just do that. Right, how's the... Yeah, we have enough fuel for this, so that should be fine. The separation on that side of it is going down at least. If we can get it within 5-10k, I'll be perfectly happy to just do... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna meet up with them there, and then we're gonna just burn for the target, I suppose. Yeah, that'll be good. And get close to that little fracker, and we're gonna rescue the fuck out of him. Okay, and we could actually try to adjust this to... Well, head for him. Yes. Is this bringing the... Yes, it is. Awesome. Then we're gonna just burn for it, bring the separation down, get him on board. Hopefully he can just, you know, I can switch to him once I'm close enough, because that would be useful, you know, things being what they are. Just use the separation instead of, you know, random crap. Okay, the separation has evened out. Good. You know, by all rights, that engine in the middle should be a nuclear engine, and we should have 4 fewer fuselages, you know, so it could be an even better rescue vessel. In theory, with better technology. But, you know, this will do for now. It's good enough for our current needs. Namely, low orbit rescue, isn't it? Come on, just get it down there, get it down there. Also bring down our speed, because speed bad. So I have very, very little fuel left, which is bad. Hopefully I'll have enough to bring us down again, because if I don't, that will be really, really sad. Alright, good, perfect. Okay, Neilbert. Okay, let's just try and sync up fully. Right, how are we on electricity? Electricity is good. Excellent. So, hey buddy, we like sent up a ship for you. It was awesome, right? We're awesome, right? Right? Surely we're awesome. Okay, burn off the last smidgens of speed. Close enough. Okay. Wait, what? How did you... settings... Right, can't... Alright. Can I switch to him now? No. Okay. Let's just check this in the thingy. As in... Save game, yes, yes, yes. Quick to main menu. Just, I need to see how to switch vessels. Back. Settings, settings, settings. Come on, get on with it. I have a video running. Custom actions. Other. No. Fuck no. Miscellaneous. Camera. Blah blah blah. Right bracket, left bracket. Yes. Sure. Good. So I should... Or are you saying that I actually have to maneuver right... I mean, how could I get him inside, right? If I can't, you know, actually get him inside. Well, let's just stick around with it and find out. Right? Because, yeah. Okay, so... Okay. Oh. Right, we did focus on him. I was just being derpy. Okay, good. That being the case, we can just get on board and rescue this little fucker. Okay, just slowly. Just get in there really, really slowly and carefully. It's a... Yeah, it's really just a bit of a bitch too. No. Back out. Back out. Okay, there. Down. Ever so slightly down. And grab and get on board. Excellent. Okay, he's now part of the space program. Good. Now all we need to do is just get back down after another orbit. What could be easier, right? Still, it could be some trouble because we do want to land near the space center if possible. That's a thing. Have very little fuel left, like a quarter of our orbital maneuvering fuel, which is not a lot. Still, it should be enough. If I am correct, about 30,000 above the space center should see us landing more or less on top of it. Or 32 on paper. Right? Come on. Time warpeth it. No, that's a... You know, I think it'll be more or less enough, but... Close enough, but we're gonna go for slightly more than that, and hopefully it'll all work out. Have just a smidge of fuel left, we'll use that for the landing if we need to. And let's see how this goes, shall we? Oh, right, we should probably turn that on, right? Yeah, just retrograde. All retrograde. Now we just need to get him recovered. And safe and recovered. Right, hopefully we have enough parachutes on this to mostly land it safely. And hopefully we... Right, I didn't check the landing gear and... Oh, that's still not good. It's still not good. It could be a lot better. Something like this really needs the big landing gear. Just plummeting through the thing. Plummeting through the thing. Now that's the thing, I'm gonna put a lot more emphasis. I mean, I did, before the contracts came out, I did sort of toy with the idea of developing reusability and stuff, but there was really no incentive, and what was the point, right? But now doing it in a reusable way, at least there's some sort of, it feels like there's some sort of motivation. So I will in this career be focusing a lot on reusability whenever I can, right? Now there will be situations where I will be unable to, but I'm gonna pay attention to the cost and try and keep this as cheap as possible, right? That's all there is to it, really. I'm a greedy bastard. I'm not gonna be that close to it. You know what we could do? We could be... No, not you. Shut you down, but you. Ignite and try to turn around. And try and get these running. Well, they're not anyway, and it doesn't look like we'll be able to turn around anyway, so we'll be fine as is. Looks like we'll be coming in just over land. I really don't like that, actually. Yeah, we're gonna deploy the chutes and try to splash down in water. If the landing gear were properly set up, maybe not so much, but as is, we just want to go in the water. I think we'll keep more of our craft that way. You shouldn't have gotten yourself stuck in space, Nilbert. You shouldn't have gotten yourself stuck in space. If you didn't, then you wouldn't be going through this, and you needn't look so worried. It's your own damn fault. So quit looking at me like that, with those big eyes of yours. It's really your own damn fault for being a little moron. Now, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, about less than 20 units of oxidizer. Luckily... Well, let's just get a little lower down now. Perfect. And we're down. And we kept everything that we launched. We got it all back, minus some fuel. But, you know, awesomeness. Oh, and I got a fuck ton of reputation for saving him. Well done, Nilbert Kerman has been recovered in one piece and is now enjoying a thorough debriefing from the comfort of his quarantine cell. Right, part of the crew roster. Anyway, so we did that, and that was really fun, actually. And did that give us any new interesting missions? No, just... No, not really, no. Okay, so, well, that's fine. We're gonna see about getting to the moon in the next episode, so, for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, so see you then.